Hello, BookTube, and welcome back to Hours in My Library. This week, it's not so much the book, it is the author, and that's M.R. James. And the reason why I'm choosing this one is because we're in the midst of, or a few booktubers are in the midst of doing Horror Mayhem, a month of reading horror. And who better than for ghost stories is M.R. James? And here's the two Penguin classics that are his short stories, that are all of his short stories, and it's called annotated, but short annotations, short footnotes, but they're very good. But the book itself is Suffolk and Norfolk. It's a book that was published originally in 1930 and this is J.M. Dent and Sons. This is the fifth edition from 1950. It's got a nice dust jacket, which is really nice. I love the subtitle for this: a preambulation of the two counties with notices of their history and their ancient buildings. And it's illustrated by G.E. Chambers, Fellow of the Society of Arts, FSA, and it's got 100 drawings and 24 photographs. And the frontispiece is Norwich Cathedral, and it goes through, as you can see, the contents there are specific to each county, and there's a list of the photographs. And here's Hadley, the Deneri Towers, if I'm pronouncing that correct, just sepia tone, and various inserts of drawings. M.R. James lived from 1862 to 1939. He is, as I said, best known for his ghost stories, but he was also a medievalist, and he spent his time, or a part of his time at Cambridge, cataloging the medieval manuscripts in all the colleges, libraries, and that includes Samuel Pepys' collection of books that is housed at the University of Cambridge. He also was a director for a while of the Fitzwilliam Museum, and he got a lot of new material there: Titian's artwork and other items, and he wrote other books. I do have one other that is on cathedrals along the Great Western Railway, and I've shown that before. I think that was one of my hours in my library episode. And here's some more close up pictures. And this is kind of interesting because a lot of his short stories were, in many ways, set in Norfolk and other places, or at least he used the local countryside. So, in essence, by reading this book, is sort of he will be describing the actual places. It's not that easy sometimes to identify exactly where they were, or the ones that he's referring to. It would really need a annotated edition to do that. That's a neat close up of carving. It's a bench at the Hadley church or cathedral. I'm looking for there's a good one of a mouth that is taking the souls of the damned into hell. I just can't seem to find that. And of course, I didn't bookmark it. But yeah. Anyway, it's a fabulous book. I'll see if I can find it actually, and put it as the thumbnail. But there's just all sorts of them. There's a cute little dog. It's a bench end. just fabulous. And the Woolpit Suffolk lectern, just fabulous drawings throughout. And you can imagine, you know, these things being all part of his ghost stories. If nobody's read any, then they really do need to read M.R. James's ghost stories. And what better way to do it this month for Horror Mayhem? Sorry, I'm still sort of leafing through to see if I can find that one. I'll see if I can find it and put it as the thumbnail. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll see you next time, BookTube.